They gave Alex Pretty a tan, stronger jawline, better teeth, shorter forehead, and a nose job to make him look hotter. Was that subsequent to his murder?
Yeah, afterwards.
But that shows you their true values, doesn't it? Like, it shows you that they think there's more value in a handsome person dying. We can't show that he looked sallow and pale. It's sad if a sallow, pale person is murdered as a result of police authoritative brutality. That's all wrong. It's all wrong. You don't need to tart it up or spice it up. And the real tragedy with Alex Pretty's murder was he had a smashing set of tits, as you can see in this photo. So, God rest the eternal soul of Alex Pretty and his beautiful rack. He's a human being that died, so either that's wrong or it's not wrong. They didn't like Joe Rogan during COVID, so they made Joe Rogan all yellow. And they do like Alex Pretty because he somehow temporarily, peculiarly represents a set of values, and God rest his eternal soul, and my condolences to those people that are in real life affected by him. I know he's a real person, not just an object in the media culture. It's easy to forget that. You see, you cannot trust the media anymore. They have a vested interest in the outcome. They are an arm of organisations that require total control of you. One-sided news stories plaguing our country. We might be flawed, we might be fallible, we might be attempting to simultaneously sell you Rumble Premium and delicious electrolyte drinks, but what we're not trying to do is control your consciousness and control your family. We believe in decentralization and direct digital democracy wherever possible, and that is what we're going to advocate for. An end to this senseless tension between left and right and a variety of cultural and religious identities. Direct democracy. We actually believe in the thing that they tell you they believe in. So after the murder, which is, however you see it, very, very sad and awful that Alex Pretty died in the street. Initially, it seemed like it was somewhat unprovoked, but subsequently, it's starting to be revealed that there was some sort of tension. And by the way, even if you might say, well, Alex Pretty didn't do anything directly provocative himself, we're living in a cultural crucible now, a cauldron of constant tension. If you're in law enforcement or if you're a protester, you're coming to that now knowing that there's death in the air, that there's murder, and that there's tension. And the tragic thing is none of it is of any value at all, and none of it is going to produce the desired result on either side. Brilliant law enforcement officers are being put under unnecessary pressure, and protesters are protesting in vain about probably something that none of us fully understand. Certainly I didn't fully understand it when I was engaged with it. What I mean to say is, what's your end point? What is the point of those protests? To end ISIS intervention and ability and willingness to enforce a democratically delivered mandate to remove illegal migrants from the United States of America? Is that what you want to stop? That's what you want to stop. Well, there was an election and people voted for that, so I don't know what you're going to do. So by escalating these tensions, you know, and I'm not saying that people shouldn't protest. I believe people should protest when there are corrupt governments in office, and frankly there always are, because government is by its nature corrupt, and centralised governments are yet more corrupt because you're coalescing and amalgamating power centrally. Power's not meant to be centralised except for the one true power. The sophisticated thing to be able to achieve is to be able to be sympathetic towards ICE agents, and we've got this new intel in from Dave Fields and Eddie Gallagher's podcast Shoot Me Straight, that those ICE officers probably aren't trained in the kind of hand-to-hand combat that's likely to occur when dealing with frontline protest situations. So sympathy to those ICE officers, same as the one like a week ago where it was the dude that thought he was going to get hit by a car that had been hit by a car before and reacted in a volatile situation with violence. We have to be sympathetic to them and to the righteousness of protesters that are presumably, I pray God, motivated by a desire to help vulnerable people and to be kind to the foreigner and the alien, specific edicts in our faith. How can we hold together these two things? Well, I suppose the only way I can hold it together is by recognising that Alex Pretty and the officer involved are fallen, broken people like me that have made mistakes like me and you, and will continue to make mistakes. If only there was some redeeming, healing force that allowed us to come in faith and grace and say, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to handle this. I can't trust authority. I sometimes don't feel like I can trust myself. Can I trust you? And the answer will be resolutely and resoundingly yes. So why and how could you be sceptical about Christianity and Christ when you've got such meagre gruel in its stead, the meagre gruel of a culture that tells you that it's God when it is anything but? They can shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Whether you're Canadian truckers or mouthy motherfuckers, banks don't protect you, they control you. That's why we are introducing and are proud to introduce the Rumble Wallet. You can freely trade, you can freely transact. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy a digital currency like Bitcoin and Tether, you can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you can get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by a serial number, purity and weight. This isn't paper gold, this isn't an IOU, this is real gold without bank vaults, storage fees or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet, peer-to-peer and outside the banking system. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever. Welcome to freedom, welcome to the revolution, welcome to Rumble Wallet. Thanks for watching the video. Have a look at this one over here, or join us Monday, Wednesday and Friday on Rumble.